In a faraway land called the Kingdom of Zuba, there was a small village where a poor young man named Kwame lived. His home was made of clay. The roads were dusty, and every day he walked long distances to fetch water from a faraway river. He did not have fancy clothes or gold, but he had a kind heart, a smart mind, and a strong belief in himself. People in the village didn't notice him much, and some even laughed at him because he was poor. But Kwame never gave up. One day, an announcement came from the king. He said that anyone who could answer 3 royal riddles would be allowed to marry his daughter, Princess Zina. Many strong warriors, rich men, and wise elders came to try, but no one could answer the riddles. They were too difficult. When Kwame arrived at the palace in his old clothes, the guards laughed and told him to leave. But Princess Zina heard him speak kindly and bravely, and she told the guards to let him in. In front of the king and all the nobles, the first riddle was asked: "What grows without roots, sings without a tongue, and dies when trapped?" Kwame smiled and said, "The wind." The crowd was surprised. The king nodded and gave the second riddle. "What belongs to you, but other people use it more than you do?" Kwame thought for a moment and replied, "My name." The people began to whisper. The king gave the last and hardest riddle. "What breaks but never falls, and what falls but never breaks?" Kwame paused, then said, "Day breaks and night falls." The palace went silent. Then the king stood up, clapped his hands, and smiled. He was impressed. Princess Zina walked to Kwame, held his hand, and said, "I choose him." The villagers and nobles watched in shock and joy as a poor boy from a humble village became the prince of the land. They were married under the shade of a big baobab tree, with drums, singing, and dancing all around. And so, Kwame, the boy who had nothing but heart and wisdom, married the king's daughter. His story was told for many years, reminding everyone that even a poor villager